What is going on, everybody, and welcome to my new channel. My name is Keith, and I have been reselling now full-time for a little over a year. I've been reselling on the side for probably the better part of a decade or so, maybe even longer than that. But it has been my full-time job. I quit my main job a little over a year ago. It was May of 2018, and I celebrated my first year of working for myself this year. So reselling is great. It's a lot of fun. I know a lot of people that do it part-time. That's how I got into it. My sister does it part-time. She kind of did it on the side, and she gave me a lot of information, a lot of ideas on what to do and where to buy stuff. And but this channel is going to be a little bit of everything. I'm going to go over reselling. I'm going to go over the types of things that I buy, where I sell at, how I do my inventory, how I take my pictures. You can see my backdrop here behind me, and my old ass lights here that are fixed up with some eBay tape, and I'm gonna get myself some ring lights soon. But for today, for my first day, I figured I'd take you guys on a little bit of tour of everything. I'll show you around my little home office here. I got to go down to the storage unit and pull some of the items that I sold for today. So I do have a storage unit where I keep all my items at. Currently, I'm right around 900 listings on eBay. I do a lot of clothing, so I do a lot of vintage guy clothing, sports memorabilia. I have some women's clothing right now. My ex-wife used to run an eBay store as well, and she quit recently, so she gave me all of her inventory that she had. So I've been posting a lot of that up and taking a lot of pictures of that. But then I'm going to also do some sourcing videos, a little bit of everything. So this is kind of my passion. This is something I really enjoy, and I think that a lot of people can start doing. Even, all you got to do is find something you enjoy. It doesn't have to be what I do. It doesn't have to be clothing. It doesn't have to be electronics. Find what you're into, what your passion is for, and find a way to make money doing it online. There's tons of options for doing that. So let's take a little look around my office here, and I'll show you a little bit of what I got going on. So this is my backdrop that I use for taking all of my pictures. Once you crop the photos in, you don't even see any of the sides to it. I just got a little hook hanging up there that comes out of the wall, I think they call it like an hook. It makes for a good neutral background. So a lot of people will just use white backdrop, but the problem with that is when you put light colored items on a white wall, they don't show, they don't pop at all. They actually blend in with the wall. So I've found that this brick with the two different kind of color pattern to it really makes all colors pop, whether they're dark or bright. This is just some of my inventory I got to take pictures of. So I got a whole stack of denim there that I got to do. That's all like name brand, a lot of Lucky. Lucky I'll buy if I can find it cheap enough. It usually sells pretty good, but it doesn't sell for a ton, but they usually sell pretty quick. And Levi's as well too. I got a lot of Levi's stuff sitting here. There's all kinds of stuff you can learn about Levi's. Go online and look. You can learn about the tags, what information you want to look for on the tags. I believe if it has a capital E on the top there, then those are like the ones that you definitely want to get. Those are the old school ones. Button fly does really good. People like the button fly instead of the zipper fly, things of that nature. There's all kinds of information you can find out about Levi's. Some of this stuff, this is just like an old jewelry keeper. These are shoes that I bought for my daughter like a year ago and she never wore, so I just got to clean them up a little bit. She wore them one time and got marks on them, of course, but I'll clean those up real quick and throw them up for sale. A couple of these purses and stuff, I've been thinking about having a yard sale, so I might do that pretty soon. I'm not sure yet, but and then I just got a little clothes rack here with a lot of different items on it that are going to be getting photos taken. Some of the stuff I got to take down to my storage unit, like this old vintage leisure suit, something you would have seen somebody wearing at a casino back in the day. I put that up. I paid, I think, $4 or $5 for it. It has the pants that go along with it underneath there. And I have that up right now for $119.99, and it does have a watcher on it, has a decent amount of views on it, so that is something that will go. A lot of that old school stuff I've actually sold to movie production companies, things of that nature, so that's always kind of cool whenever you see it going somewhere where it might be on TV or in a movie. This is an old USA jacket. So just a lot of random stuff there that I got to get pictures taken of. Like I said, typically I do this all right in my home here, so I set up an office in my living room. I got the wall there. I got my camera. I got my couple of lights set up, and I just sit back, take photos, and I use this table here. I'll put it behind me while I'm taking pictures to do my folding and my bagging on. Everything I have, I will put into these little clear plastic shipping bags, so that way I can organize it better, which I'll show you in a minute here when we get to my storage unit. All right, so I'm at my storage unit. I'm looking for an office currently, something with a little bit more room. And something with power. This place is indoor, which is good. I mean, you got to get an indoor unit, but there's no power, so I still have to go home and ship everything out. So I do everything here. I pull all my stuff here every day, but then I got to take it home and ship it out. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. But it's cheap. It's $100 a month, which in this area is really cheap for an indoor climate-controlled storage unit. So let's take a look inside. I got some stuff I'm bringing in and some stuff I'm taking out. So going in, I got some random jackets and whatnot, some hanging items. I got some bras, which laugh all you want, but good, clean Victoria's Secret bras actually sell for decent money online. And let's take a peek inside the old unit here. It's pretty packed. This is a 10 by 10, and I pretty much have every little area of it filled with stuff. Everything hanging. I got stuff hanging from the metal fencing stuff over the top. I got this whole rack full of hanging stuff. And then all of these totes are, I'll show you this one right here. They're just like this. So every tote has a letter to it. This one's AN. Those are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way up through X, Y, Z, and then we go into double digits, AA, AB, AC, all that stuff. So, and then what I do is, this is really good for clothing. This is also good for small items if you want to keep them somewhat organized. You could take one bin and mark it with a letter and then put items in that bin. And at the very least, at least you know which bin they're in. They're not just on a shelf somewhere. You can also label shelf numbers as well. There's a section inside eBay called custom label or custom SKU, and you can put whatever you want in there. The buyer doesn't see that, only you see that. So then every item in here is individually bagged and numbered. So when I sell something, like if I sell this shirt, I know to go to bin AN and get item number 39 out and take it home, ship it out. These are all shoes, anything that does not have a box. So this is an easy way for me to store them and number them so I know where they're at. And then I have some loose items over here, some cleats and some boots and items that don't fit into these boxes. Like these big giant size 14s. These were actually mine, I just don't wear them, so I put them up for sale. It's kind of a fun thing. Cool stuff. Found this old Harley Davidson vest with all these old Harley pins on it. Paid $15 for it. I've had it for a little bit now, a couple months. It has not sold yet, but it's definitely a little bit of a specialty item. And it's women's. Women's stuff just unfortunately does not sell as fast or as strong as men's stuff. And I have a little bit of a high price tag on it too, because I want to get what it's worth. So puffer jackets, any of these old school like starter puffer jackets do really good. People love those. I'm just getting into season for that. So that's why I'm kind of stocked up on sweatshirts, sweaters, jackets, things of that nature, because we're getting into that time of year. Boots. I got a whole bunch of all-weather boots, some Sorels and Sorel, however you say it. All right, so let me get my laptop set up. All right, so today I got 3 items going out for a total of $46.71. And I have like 5 things that are waiting for payment from overnight. So we might pull those before we leave. But as of right now, we got 3. All right, first one is F23, is this Green Bay Packers shirt. I sold this for $15 with free shipping. It'll probably cost me about $3 to $4 to ship, but I only paid $2 for it. So next, I got this Mickey Mouse Disney soccer jersey. I paid $4 for it. I sold it for $20 plus shipping. Disney's really good. Typically, anything official Disney products, if you can get them for the right price, they sell relatively quick. There's a lot of Disney fanatics out there. All right, last one is A23 or 28. Yeah, 28. Is this kind of like a silk shirt with like a pattern to it. This is going to be a giveaway, basically. I sold it for $6 with free shipping, but it's a really old item I've had for a while that I paid $1 for. So, I mean, it is what it is. I probably won't make any money on this one, but at least hopefully I get a good feedback out of it. All right, that is it in here for today. Let's head out. So like I said, this is the part that kind of sucks, that I have to take everything and then go back to my house every day with it to ship it out. But I am working on, like I said, getting an office. I found one recently that I liked. It was a good price. It was only like 250 bucks a month. It was a little over double the space of what I have now in my current storage unit. This is my little at-home makeshift shipping station. I got my scale, my Dymo 4XL. You got to get yourself one of these. If you're still printing out on a printer and taping them on the boxes, step up your game. And I got all my bags, flat rate envelopes, poly mailers, tissue paper, all different size boxes down here below. A dirty, dusty printer that I never use. Let's do some shipping. All right, and last but not least, we are at the post office. Let's go drop these puppies in the bin. A quick recap on that, I paid $11, just a little, $11.04 in shipping on 3 items. So to give you an idea, but like I said, that one was kind of a throwaway item. I just had it for a while. Hopefully I get a good feedback out of it, but that's all I can ask for. Now I typically take all my stuff to like the main post office. I don't know how it is in your town, but here I have a lot of small post offices around my neighborhood that I could go to, but they then take the stuff and just take it straight to the big post office anyways, and it doesn't get processed till like the end of the day. So I like to just drive straight to my main like sorting facility. It's only maybe an extra 5-minute drive for me, and I just drop them straight into there. That way I know they're going to get taken care of that day right away. I've never had an issue. In my smaller areas, I've had issues before with them not scanning stuff fast enough, not getting to it right away, even stuff waiting till the next day, which is definitely a no-no. So I like to bring everything here so I know it's going to get taken care of fast. All right, so I was going to try to do a little impromptu thrift store run, but it's a little too close to rush hour, and I got to get home and make dinner for the kids, so I'll do that tomorrow. All right, I lied. My little favorite local thrift store is having a bag sale. All I got is change. I have no cash on me. It's cash only, but let's see if they got anything. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. What's the bag sale all about?
As much as you can put in a bag, a kitchen bag. I have the bags here.
How much?
$7.
$7. All right, nothing was in there. That's okay though, you don't always win on them. That's a little thrift store. They don't recycle their inventory very often. So I was just in there maybe a month ago and pulled a bunch of really good stuff out of there. So I usually only go there maybe every 3 to 6 months, just because, like I said, they don't sell a lot. I mean, a big sales day for them is probably $35, $40 in sales total. So bag sale wasn't a bad deal though. $7 for a big Giant Eagle bag, or a shopping store bag filled with whatever you want, I guess. But just didn't work out today. I appreciate you for watching. If you're new here, subscribe. I'm going to be putting out a lot of content about reselling, and let's just have some fun with it. Also give this video a like and comment down below. Let me know what level reseller you are. If you're just starting out, if you have any types of specific questions, any type of videos that you would like to see information wise, just let me know. Thanks everybody. I'll see you guys next time.